Hey, I'm starting up a new little game. The 2.5D roguelike is finished, but it didn't quite live up to my expectations, which is why I'm going to try to make a fully fledged game that is actually polished up. So to start off, I watched a really cool tutorial by Blackthorn Prod. It basically explained how to make 2D generation, and it works pretty simple. You start by making a 4x4 grid of rooms, each with different possible entrances. You spawn in a room at one random spot at the very top and decide if you're going to move right, left, or down. The code will repeat until it hits the bottom, and at that point, if it tries to go down, it's done. This creates a nice simple path for the player to follow and allows me to customize each room to look however I want. I made a simple player and got some easy movement, and went to Brackeys for the AI. For once, it didn't take a million years. Now I wanted to really test this generation, and what better way to do that than explode it into a million pieces. A bomb was created, and although it's not super professional looking right now, it works for a prototype. Now the player can explore and explode the level, while avoiding the scary bad guy. I made a really simple arena system that basically regenerates the level when you finish it. Now you can play the game forever. If you're a game dev, you'll know that in the beginning, before any art or sound, if it's already fun to play, that's a good sign. So I got a playtester, my little brother, to test it out, and he really liked it. So hopefully you guys will like it too. I'm planning on finishing it by the end of the year, but if you join the Discord server, you might get to see a sneak peek, so join now. Anyway, I added lights and wanted to make super cool shadows, but it didn't quite look right. You might not have really paid attention to this, but in most 2D games, if you have light, it'll actually show the walls fully, but anything behind it is blocked out. This might sound easy, but since I generated the tiles as separate game objects, the light had no way of knowing what is connected and what is separate from each tile, which is why it did this really weird flipping thing. The way I solved it was to get ChatGPT to solve it. Basically, it worked by grouping all touching tiles under one parent game object, and telling the light that it should act like all these different tiles are one tile. Now I add light, movement, explosions, AI, and procedural generation. The prototype is basically complete. Time to move on to step 2, making an actually cool game that looks, feels, and sounds actually sort of okay. See ya.